Hello, welcome back to Cray Outdoors. I am fishing with my old camera today. That way, if I get robbed, I'm only out about $100, not $400 like if I got robbed and had the DJI Osomo Action 5 on my head. Just got the Osomo Action 3. Nobody else is fishing here. I have not fished this spot since spring. In the spring, it wasn't very good down here. The last two springs I did really well, and this spring, I don't think I ever even made a video. The two times I came here, nothing was really happening, and nobody is fishing down here right now. So the fact that nobody is here, I want to say is a bad thing, but the water looks good, so who knows, maybe we'll have a good day. All that the bait shop had was large minnows, so we got the center pin, we've got large minnows. I've also got a rod to throw lures. We'll try these minnows and see how we do. All right, well, we got on our first minnow. Should determine pretty quick whether or not there's any gar in here. Got it on the good old center pin. Should determine pretty quick if there's anything decent in here, actually. And we're down. That looks like a bite, too. That's definitely a bite. Okay. Well, some bet. I got it. Looks like it might just be a rock bass. That's to bite a minnow that big. I think that's just a rock bass. Oh no, it's a smallmouth. Baby smallmouth, okay. Well, at least there's little smallmouth. You're lucky you're a smallmouth, those are I'd consider putting you on as bait. I look at the size of that smallmouth, it's not much bigger than the minnow we bet. It's right in the mouth, but there he goes. Alright, see you later, Mr. Smallmouth. Grow big and tall someday. That thing was not much bigger than my minnow. It's funny. Try that again, see if we catch something maybe a little bit larger this time. At least we show these minnows are working. Oh boy, man, are these minnows working or what? We're down again. I'm giving them a minute just in case it's a gar. What is this? This is big, whatever I got this time. I think it's a big smallmouth. Yeah, it's a big smallmouth this time. Okay. Not gonna complain about that. Might be a largemouth, actually. Yeah, it's a decent largemouth. Okay. I'll take you. I let him bite a minute too long, because if it's a gar... Oh, come on. Come on. Stop with your running. I'm realizing if I do get a big gar, it's going to be a real pain netting it down here alone. Even just this largemouth is giving me a pain in the butt. Alright. It's a nice bass, actually. Alright, that's a good, decent-sized bass. It's about a pound. Release him as gently as possible here. Well, the fish are definitely in here. No doubt about that. Alright, so yeah, whoa, jeez. He smacked the water a little bit, but he swam off fine. Alright, just went under again. I'm gonna set it. I don't know if it's a gar or a bass. I'm gonna set it whatever it is. It's another bass. Another jumpy bass. Looks like another smallmouth. Jumpy Mr. Smallmouth. Wahoo. looks like he's been caught already. He's definitely been caught already. I don't think this is the one that I just caught. He's definitely got a bloody lip though. Been caught before. Just went down again. Oh no! That might have been my gar. Might have been my gar, might have been another little tiny smallmouth. Hard to say. Alrighty, well, we're gonna head out of here well before dark. Might fish a couple of the spots on the way out, but I'm ready to move on. Justin said the fishing was pretty good this morning at the waterfall. I have a feeling it's gonna be very crowded, so we'll at least go in that area and check it out. It's a funny story here. You used to not be allowed to park here because people were dumping their trash. So they blocked off this parking lot. And then last year, the city of Jamestown got taken over by the homeless. And since nobody was allowed to park here, the homeless discovered that and made this one of their main encampments down here. So last year this was all just tents and stuff down here and homeless people. But this year you can actually come down here and fish. They cleaned it all up. It's still kind of gross down here. Still lots of garbage, but nothing like it used to be. Don't see any needles, which is good. And this right here is the fishing hole. So we'll try this for a cast or two, see if we can catch a bass or something. This is interesting. A ball, a bunch of garbage over there. I'm just checking this spot out. It's been a long time since I've been down here. What does that container say? Warning, do not fill above the line. Danger, contaminated sharps only. Great. Great. Not just sharps, contaminated sharps. Even fish hooks that I find in this area, I don't touch them because, you know, they could have hepatitis B. All right. Guessing right up against that garbage mat over there is probably where any bass are gonna be. We'll see if there's any on this side of the hole first, all right? Wahoo! Wahoo! All right, well that got taken. That was a cool hat. I love fishing abandoned homeless camps. Yahoo! Alright, it's a decent smallmouth. Whoa. I'm sure we can catch a lot of fish down at the waterfall, but I'm sure there's also a lot of people. Last year I know this place was full of homeless, so I think most people are afraid to come down here. But there's a sign over there that, you know, basically says if you're homeless, you're evicted. So they've clearly cleaned it up, and he is off the line and flopping his way back in. All right, mister, we'll just let you go, I guess. I'm gonna get a quick video release here. Oh, not slow-mo. I want normal speed. Normal speed. Here we go. All right, see you later, Mr. Smallmouth. Ha 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 ha. Figured I'd show you the sign at the entrance to the spot. Notice to vacate, September 13th, 2024. Please take notice that pursuant to Jamestown City Code, section blah blah blah, New York State Fire Code, section blah blah blah, you are hereby directed to immediately vacate this site and not return. Please remove all of your personal belongings, including any tents or similar structures, clothing, bedding, garbage, and household items. Anyway, it's just kind of funny. Please take further notice that work crews will remove any remaining items and clean the site. All items remaining on site after September 16th, 2024 will be considered abandoned and will be disposed. If you remain or return to the site, you are subject to arrest, fines, or jail. Anyway, it's kind of funny. This turned into a giant homeless camp because they tried blocking it to the fishermen. Because people were dumping garbage, to be fair. But basically, because fishermen weren't coming down here, because we weren't allowed to park here, it became a homeless camp. Believe it or not, nobody is at the waterfall. There was just a homeless guy that just came out of here. So I don't know, I am a little bit nervous coming here just before dark, especially without Justin. He can't find his car keys, so he can't make it out here with me. But we're gonna try it. Well, we got nothing here at this waterfall. I thought we'd do excellent here, considering we were the only ones down here. Gotta not fall. But not today. So we're gonna move on before it gets completely dark on us. Got a couple more spots to try. There's a carp right there on the shoreline. Hey there, Mr. Carp. He is right there. There he goes. He startled me a little bit when he took off. All right, well, we found carp. I wonder if there's a muskie or a walleye in there as well. I don't know, but I think it's worth a try. Well, we're gonna call it quits. Nobody was at these last two spots, but I also didn't catch anything. So, you know, these are very popular areas right in the city, so when nobody's fishing here, that usually tells you something. But it was a fun day to be out. It's always fun fishing in the city, especially Jamestown. It's a sketchy area nowadays. It adds a little bit of an adrenaline rush, just the danger aspect of fishing out here. Anyway, thank you for watching. Be sure to subscribe. We'll catch you in the next fishing adventure.